Thousands of years ago, Sigurd I built incredible engines of war, and with them forged an empire. The emperor married and sired many children. He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in a woman's guise. Once united, peace was declared in Rivellon, and bloodshed soon forgotten. But Sigurd's realm of peace was shattered when his own sons and daughters rose against him. War returned with a vengeance, and annihilation reached new heights. Desperate to safeguard Sigurd's legacy, the wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father, Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin, and to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the Dragon. This is the story of the Dragon Commander. Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven. This wonder of engineering, this miracle wrought in magic that has a living demon for a heart. Between the knowledge I shall pry from this infernal creature's cryptic mind and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts, and blueprints aboard awaiting study, we will catch up with our enemies in no time and claim back the lands they have taken by force. Our task is monumental, but we will not have to face it alone. Two famed generals are here already, loyal to the legacy we are trying to save, and therefore loyal to you, given time. I have furthermore enlisted the service of Grumio, an imp of devilish cunning that can fashion anything my research will uproot. Already he has created you a wonder he calls a jet pack. Talk to these men, get your bearings, and begin your conquest. If you have any more questions, you can find me in the Royal Chamber, which I shall use as a study. Good luck, Dragon. May the Divines be with you.
Let me tell your right-at-the-back bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade, a crowned pig would have played the part better. He became a vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days. He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse by means of new and terrifying war machines. I'd say all is lost, but Maxos insists you are to be the one, the hero, who will take back the land we've lost. Excuse me if I laugh in derision. Ha 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 ha! Still, you are a dragon, I'll give you that, and of ancient blood. Prove to me you have the rocks to do undaunted battle, and perhaps my respect may still be yours. Henry of the House of Lansford. More you needn't know. Edmund, he's called. A lizard of the House of Carcarus. In truth, I'd rather sleep with Syphilis incarnate than have him aboard. But there's no denying his talent. He's as arrogant as he is astute, and as ingenious as he is insufferable. Why don't you offer him a word of welcome? I know I won't. I believe he's in the bar. Probably searching for sherry. Just about the only drink that snooty serpent will swill. Aye, and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet. I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it.
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock. No doubt that boar of a Henry has already introduced me in his ever-elegant way. So here I am, Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubt's benefit, Dragon. Let's see how far it takes you. When one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother, caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. You are, after all, but a half-dragon. They call your kind Dragon Knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction even, but the crucial difference is in purity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred. Only that it was bound to happen. For when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother can walk away with it.
Greetings, sire, sprung from kings. I am Grumio, son of Gromio, an imp of good and honest standing. Your technician, shall I be, if it pleases you. Your engineer and architect. I hope you'll like my jetpack. It is my gift to you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship, to tinker and toy, hammer and hew. She is special, this vessel, filled with wonders undiscovered. The wizard, he feels it too. The taste, the tingle of mystery. Oh, to unlock its secrets. Well, my lord, when your good father and Maxos first started to conquer the world with their fancy machines, we Emps were mesmerized. None of us cared if we were being drafted into a strange warlord's empire, for if those were the weapons he wielded, we were all ready to welcome him with open arms. By golly, were we ever. Steam-driven giants on land, on sea, even in air. Oh, the ecstasy! Such wonders, such ingenuity, and jeepers, what cannons! Ever since then, some 30 years hence, us imps have dedicated our existence to the advancement of these delightful machines. Now, before those blessed days arrived, people regarded us as eccentric gnomes taken to experimenting with flame, gas, and liquid like so many charlatan alchemists. But, those days are over. We are scientists now, famed and fortuitous. And truth be told, though, we've never quite given up our love for all things combustible. Rather on the contrary. Not that you mind, do you, my lord? Righto, my lord.
their scent!
Construction underway, Commander. Let's get this dance of death started.
On their trail! On their trail! Shit! You're blowing my cover!
We need more recruits, Commander.
Set the trap, I'll make the kill.
Troopers awaiting your decision, sire.
You found me, did you? Picking up their scent! Picking up their scent!
Your unit will soon be ready. The enemy can build troopers now. The grave be their destiny. The Emperor shows us the way. Pay me in blood.
There's no I in team. There is a me in there somewhere, though.
In a straight line now.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Everybody lies, even dying people.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Sure, there's an interesting case. I'm going
All for hail!
for glory and honor and wealth. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Don't be pushy. Battle Forge completed. The Emperor shows us the way. We're under attack, but we will hold our ground. The Emperor shows us the way. I will crush their bones. Sure, there's an interesting case.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Don't be pushy. I'm going. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Construction in progress. Your unit will soon be ready. Anything for the Empire.
More kills, more beers!
The Emperor shows us the way. Death before failure. Nothing a good glass of brandy won't fix. Doctors in the house. I'll be the last thing they see.
On their trail.
This is gonna hurt like hell, but that is good. Great Dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries. And let me tell you, these victories of yours have not gone by unnoticed. In fact, to my great satisfaction, another pair of dauntless generals has joined our company. 4 military masterminds are now on board, more than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale. No doubt you're as anxious to meet them as they are to meet you. So why don't you go to the throne room, where I've instructed them to await your arrival? Heavens no. You have the military firmly on your side. But civil emissaries too are bound to join our cause in due time. Indeed, I expect you will be declared emperor before long. Yes, you heard me correctly. Emperor. It is inevitable. People have heard of you. The Dragon. Their one hope of deliverance from war, oppression, and death. Soon hope will turn into confidence. And when ambassadors of the civilized races flock to the Raven, your political career will commence. You yourself will of course represent all humans. But the dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead will want their say as well. And more. Still, let us worry about politics later. Today, it is your generals that count.
My Lord Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund, you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We four have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king. All hail the dragon.
Hail!
Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
How's it hanging, Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse. All part of the fun, though, I reckon, so give me a shout when I can take you for a spin. Treat me mean, I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a Dragon Knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark. But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown? Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my dreams. She tells me fantastic things, newfangled and new formed. I can make them all for you if you provide the right resources. Indeed she does, my lord. A soft voice sings inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory. Shows me things not even wizards could dream of. Righto, my lord.
for the Empire. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
They won't even see me coming.
Let's get this dance of death started.
Won't that use too much fuel?
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Doctors in the house. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Wall factory completed. There's no I in team. There is a me in there somewhere, though. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Sure, there's an interesting case. We'll crush them one leg at a time. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. Sure, there's an interesting case.
What's your order? But I could kill someone.
Construction underway, Commander. The enemy can carry troops right across the seas with their transports, Commander. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. It'll be built in a jiffy. Let's get this dance of death started.
Once more unto the breach.
The grave be their destiny. I'm going. Don't be pushy. The Emperor shows us the way. Your unit will soon be ready. We're out of recruits, Commander. Everybody lies, even dying people.
They won't even see me coming. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Construction in progress. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. It'll be built in a jiffy. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
The Emperor will prevail.
Sure, there's an interesting case. You think it's easy piecing soldiers back together? Construction in progress. It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander.
Without a trace.
Never trust doctors or patients.
I will drench their torn banner in blood. Ready for the Blitzkrieg.
Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-ground turret completed.
All is ours for the taking.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Recruitment citadel completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Our glory foretold. I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
The Emperor shows us the way.
Grenadier, fresh from the barracks.
We need more recruits, Commander.
On the trail.
Field duty, eh?
I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
The grave be their destiny.
They won't even see me coming. Get us out of here, Commander!
Battle Forge completed. There's 13.
No mountain can stop us!
There'll be trophies on your wall.
A new medical mystery. out momentarily, Commander.
I don't feel comfortable doing this.
War factory completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Save us, Commander! Save us!
We need more recruits, Commander. All right, all right.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
Anything for the Empire. Yeah.
Yes. Exciting. Let's go.
Construction underway, Commander.
Won't that use too much fuel? Yeah, I love traveling.
Construction in progress.
Who will break? Who will bend? All is ours for the taking. To know your enemy, you have to kill your enemy.
Won't that use too much fuel?
Cover me with death if I should fail.
Anti-ground turret completed.
I hunt for your glory. Without a trace.
Shipyard completed. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander.
All is ours for the taking.
We had better be on the lookout for enemy grenadiers, Commander.
I'm the one being hunted here.
No one defies the will of the Emperor. I'll be the last thing they see. I'm going.
No mountain can stop us!
Like the wind. They won't even see me coming.
Doctors in the house.
I hunt for your glory. Shit! You're blowing my cover!
Yeah.
Yes! Exciting. Let's go.
Sure. There's an interesting case.
What's your order?
All is ours for the taking.
Get us out of here, Commander!
This is gonna hurt like hell. But that is good.
Once more unto the breach. Picking up their scent.
I've got big guns and I cannot lie. Here's to you, sire! The Emperor will prevail.
Off we go.
Ready for the Blitzkrieg.
I can't do a job like this.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom. To know your enemy, you have to kill your enemy.
On the trail.
Death will rain down on our enemies.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
There better be a tavern! We're getting pinned here.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
No one escapes the twins.
Picking up their scent. Once more unto the breach.
To know your enemy, you have to kill your enemy.
I hunt for your glory. Where can I take you?
Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
On the trail.
Grenadiers are filled up with ale.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander. I'm going.
Hail and kill. I've got big guns and I cannot lie. Walking beer keg, reporting for duty.
Shit! You're blowing my cover.
Ready for the Blitzkrieg. A bang for your buck.
Sure. There's an interesting case. Battle forge completed.
Sound the trumpets, hunters here.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. Recruitment citadel completed. Wall factory completed.
I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. I'm afraid we're out of support, Commander.
Who will break? Who will bend?
Not enough support, Commander. Not enough support, Commander.
Go on, give me a target.
Rock and roll, baby! I will drench their torn banner in blood.
I hunt for your glory.
Our glory foretold.
Get us out of here, Commander!
Horse of steel riding out. There better be a tavern.
Won't that use too much fuel?
To know your enemy, you have to kill your enemy.
At your service. What's your order? Won't that use too much fuel? It's been a pleasure.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom. Big guy coming through.
Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Grenadier, fresh from the barracks.
Don't be pushy.
Exciting. Let's go. Won't that use too much fuel? Yes. Won't that use too much fuel?
A drunk man's orders and a sober man's thoughts.
Where's 13?
Our glory foretold. Cover me with death if I should fail.
I've heard reports about the imminent arrival of enemy warlocks.
I'm going.
Who will break? Who will bend? Big guy coming through.
I'm going.
Ale for all!
You found me, did you?
Our glory foretold.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Don't be pushy.
I'm going.
Not enough support, Commander.
I will drench their torn banner in blood. More kills, more beers! Where's my gold, Commander?
On the trail.
Our glory foretold.
Sure. There's an interesting case. Construction in progress.
A drunk man's orders and a sober man's thoughts. Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom. Where's the target practice?
This is gonna hurt like hell, but that is good. Never trust doctors or patients. Everybody lies, even dying people. Yeah. Battle forge completed. Okay, who took an arrow to the knee?
The Emperor will prevail.
No time for tests. Treatment's quicker. All right, all right. Recruitment citadel completed.
Quick and painless.
All is ours for the taking. We could use some support, Commander.
Sure, there's an interesting case.
I'm going.
Sure, there's an interesting case.
In a straight line now.
I'm going.
The Emperor will prevail. A bang for your buck. All is ours for the taking. Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom. Death will rain down on our enemies. All for ale! They'll be squished like grapes, sire.
You think it's easy piecing soldiers back together? No time for tests. Treatment's quicker. Sure, there's an interesting case.
I'm going.
Sure, there's an interesting case.
They'll be hit by the man with the hammer soon. More kills, more beers.
Ah, Commander. No doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far. But don't rest on your laurels just yet, for I'm here to inform you the counselors have arrived. The ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor-to-be. You may think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman, for the one necessarily influences the other. Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes, when all around us, machines of war threaten the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, this is only logical. We may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and small. This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you of all people will rise to the occasion. Your counselors await you in the throne room, Commander. Godspeed.
Aha! Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander. The dragon that would deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's throne. Let me cut right to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather. The entire realm is under siege, and the free peoples left need a strong leader. One who inspires. You see, there may be a war going on, Commander, but that doesn't mean you don't have a realm to rule. Oftentimes, political concerns will take precedence over military ones, no matter how trivial they may sometimes seem in these dark times. As much as possible, where your rule has been established, everyday life must continue like it would in times of peace, and everyday life concerns itself with everyday worries. The people will look to you for guidance in these matters. We, as their representatives, have witnessed your triumphs with mounting awe, and have agreed you are to be the one, the hero, who shall both restore the kingdom and recommence the workings of government. I therefore declare you Emperor. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
May the Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our Emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate your soul. The highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, Commander. We are those that have known death, have walked its black shores, but then have been restored to life. You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. You are but in the phase of flesh. Yet if you are devout and sweat in service of the Seven, you too, after the Dark Mother has lulled you to sleep, may be plucked from the dales of shadow and given the perpetuity of the bone. Do well by the gods, Commander, and you'll do well by us, as well as all in the realm. We have many proposals to that effect, which I will bring before you in due time. So say I, Yorick, humble servant of the Seven.
Honored to meet you, Commander. I am Oberon, envoy of the elves, ambassador of the beasts, spokesman of plants, here in the hope that our new emperor will treat majestic Rivellon with the reverence she deserves, even in these times of frightful war. Well, Commander, if elves were the only race to have become what they misnomer civilized, this globe and all upon it would exist in a paradise of such perfection The gods need not create for us a heaven. Such, alas, is the fiction, not the reality. Others, less scrupulous in the handling of natural beauty, have risen to prominence. They hack and mine, blast, drain, and usurp. As much as we can, we condemn and attempt to stop their misguided endeavors. We are the Green Mothers, unwavering paladins, and it is our fondest desire you, Commander, will join our ranks. Defend nature, and defend the little man, for they will in turn defend you. A happy people, one with the wilds, will fight for its country with redoubled zeal. To that effect, I hope we'll have your backing.
Isn't this a world gone topsy-turvy? I've declared you Emperor, and you don't even know my name. Sir Falstaff Silvervein, Commander. Born and bred neath the Emerald Mountains. There. Now that we've been acquainted, I do declare it's time for a beer. A prouder folk you'll ne'er meet, Commander, nor a more robust one. Best allies an aspiring king can have, for our love of gold and all things precious is legendary, and gold is what an emperor needs if it be conquest that takes his fancy. So listen when I give advice, for your economy will prosper by it. Liquid gold, of course, is another of our pride and joys. For ale a sparkle, we'd go to war. But our families, above all, Commander, are holy. Those manifold kernels that band together, and like the rings that form a chain mail, shape a society that is stout and steadfast. Yes, dwarven families grow as plenty as the grain on 1,000 wheat fields. And just like grain, it is from them that we derive the bread that nourishes civilization, and the beer that quenches its thirst.
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard lords, I, Prosper, endorse your newfound emperorship. Sorely we are in need of a dragon commander. We are not a people that make great demands, Commander. We simply hold many a thing dear without succumbing to the excess of it. The dwarves revere their gold to such an extent it becomes a fetish. Elves abide so strictly by nature they become her slaves. We like gold, for it is an economical mast. We like nature, for she sustains us. Yet none of the two we idolize. Reason and liberty, those are our bywords. Territories we defend valiantly. Territories, alas, easily encroached upon, for emperors tend to curtail them. Our ideal is therefore not a monarchy, but a republic. Think on that, Commander, as you pursue the throne.
By Grumio's gadgets, it's a pleasure indeed to shake hands with you, Commander. Your technician is my nephew, don't you know? And I am Trunculo Shortfuse, son of Trunculo Even Shorter Fuse. Praised be the dragon! Ha! You want gizmos? You want imps. You want the unthinkable? You want imps. You want great, big, loud, bright fire explosions? Lords above, it's imps you want. We live for all that is new and shiny. The old, we blow it up. The new, we study it for a while before we blow it up. Why? Because there's always something even newer waiting around the corner. Science, Great Dragon, never sits still. Try, investigate, experiment. And with a bit of luck, boom! Ha ha ha! A bigger bang than ever. On a more serious note though, Commander, science is indeed our passion. And we hope that under your rule, we will be free to explore its limits. Damn the gods, for there are none, and damn petty morality, for it is a brake on progress. Back us, and we'll craft you miracles.
How can I be of assistance, my lord? We'll forge like not even a dwarf can, my lord.